Okay. Okay, perfect. So I can see that for some hours now, it has been rejecting around this what's the color of this? Let me put a red. Yeah, around this red line. Price is hitting always and then rejecting, dropping. Okay. And but the magic support and resistance line that I had found is on this blue line. So we can see that always on the blue line here, we see that price goes up, goes up, goes up, and then above it too, price goes up. Always when price is above it, it buys. Okay. And then, so in this situation, if you have price above a certain level buying, a certain price level buying, then what is the concept that we've been learning? So we are saying that it means buyers are sitting here. Okay. So what happens if buyers will not be able to push the price to the upside again? Precious, can you tell me?
Yes, sellers will take over.
Perfect. So sellers will take over when buyers are not able to take the price to the upside from that place again. So, and how do we know that sellers are telling us that they want to take over when price is able to go below that place? From what we have
Yeah.
been learning,
Close this below.
we need an indication. And the indication is that we should have a body close below that zone or that price. So we can see here that around this place, there is where the yellow rectangle is, there is a body close below there. When you come here is a wick. We have wicks. Here, not the body close yet, but here we have a full body close, a lot of body closes here. Okay. So this is an indication. In other words, it's kind of like a break of structure, but it's an indication that, and if you come here we got a small close below. This one too, we got a close below. Here too, right now we've gotten a close below, but the moment price closed below, we have seen price reject and engulfs and is moving up. Okay. But there is a very important area here that I want us to pay attention to. About where the red line is, we have seen that around this place, price has sellers are also sitting right at where the red line is. Sellers are here. Sellers are sitting there. What is the work of those sellers? They are pushing the price down so that the indication we are seeing below the blue line here will be fulfilled. Okay, that's why for some time now, market has been ranging right here. So sellers are here. If we get a body close, if we get a body close, who's can you mute? If we get a body close above, if we get a body close above this red line where the price has been rejecting, then it is going to indicate to us that there is a high likelihood that either price will continue to go to the upside or in future price will close there and then reverse to give us another close below the blue line and then give us a sell. Then in the future, we would expect that if price closes again above the red line, it will give us a buy. Okay. So for now, if you are targeting to sell below, this is a range. So if you are, or you're already in the trade, then you are locked up in the trade. Like me, I'm already in the trade. So I'm locked up because I was expecting it to keep going down and then now it's ranging. So I'm already in the trade. I'm locked down. The moment there is a body close above the red line, I'm going to start to think of closing my trade because a body close means price will want to go up. Either a small retest, use that area as a support, and then it will go up. Okay, but as long as price keeps rejecting there, and I see an engulfing candlestick, or I see price coming back to close below the blue line, I'm still holding, I'm going to hold myself. Is this simple? Is it simple?
Yes, but I have a
Yeah, of
question.
course.
Yeah,
It's
ask your
simple.
question. Ask the question, please.
Okay, so I'm not sure the blue line and the red line.
Mhm.
Um, how did you get those lines? Is it something that you draw from the higher time frame, or when you get down to 15 minutes time frame, and then you visually check for where um the candlesticks are,
So
kind of returning?
you can draw it any on any time frame, but um it's best to draw it from, let's say, 30 minutes time frame upwards. That gives a better confirmation when you are having 30 minutes close below a certain support or above certain resistance. That gives some kind of a good, even if you don't get a good trade, you might get maybe 1:1 or 1:2 if it's going to play for you. But
Okay, so so so
Mhm.
so what you're saying is that, like, they are based on things like FVG or
No,
other block.
no, I don't use, we are not using other block.
FVG.
This is
Okay.
identifying support and resistance zone. But the
Mhm.
magic line is
Mhm.
within the support and resistance. This is my own understanding or creation of that magic support and resistance line. Okay.
Yes, I want to understand
Yes. So
how
let
you
me show
go
you.
about it.
Let me show
Yeah.
you an example.
Okay.
So today we are likely to analyze some forex pairs because most people are not using deriv. So maybe we will have to be trading forex for the challenge instead of
I don't
the.
have forex account funded.
Or you have, but the deriv you can trade other forex pairs too, right?
Yeah, yeah, but their rate
The
is not the
spread.
same when you pay, yeah, their spread or something like.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's okay. Yeah.
I'm using deriv to trade whether forex or anything. So no
Okay.
problem. The most
Okay.
important thing is we make profit. So let's
All
see.
right.
This is the weekly time frame for
Mm-hmm.
AUD USD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I come to AUD USD, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for, okay, so one, we want to mark support and resistance. So
Yeah.
where can your support and resistance zones be?
Mm.
Okay. So where will you is what's the name? Is bright on the call? Bright. What would be a support and resistance on this pair? All of you, if you have, you can open, if you are not using your phone for the meeting, you can open the chart AUD USD. We'll go to weekly time frame on your phone and see if you can see
Uh, I'm
what I'm
I'm
viewing.
actually watching from my phone at the moment.
Good, good. Weekly time frame. Is what I have here, is that what you also have?
Yeah, of course, what you have drawn is a key level support and tested resistance later on. That
Good,
is the 0.6857.
good,
That's the key zone.
good. So um price is somewhere below somewhere. Price is
Recording in progress.
the current price is somewhere here, and that's why I'm focusing on any support resistance zones that is close to where price is right now. So how did I come about drawing this zone? One, I'm looking for anywhere that there is a swing high or swing low. What do I mean by that? Where a move has started from or where a move has stopped and has given a very significant push to the opposite direction. Uche, are you with me on this?
Yes.
Good. So on this chart, if I start from the left side here, I can see that clearly, I can see that there was this, where is my rectangle? Because that will help to see. I can see that there was this area where price moved from. Where did it stop before giving us a significant or a very big move? It stopped here. Are you with me on this too? Are you
Yes.
with me on the good? So price came from the top here and it stopped here. Okay, it stopped here and it's sorry. Good. It stopped here, went up. I call this a significant move because when it moved up, it took that high out. So I call it a significant move. So I have noted this area down. That is the first thing. So now, when I note it down, where did price touch finally before it moved up? It touched this low. So that is my first point. Do you see that place? Here.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I mark it down. So I put a line there. Now,
Okay.
the moment I put that line here, then I come more to the left side. I want to see if there was something here that made price stop here. So what I see is that I see that price started moving from below here. It got to this area and gave a small drop. This weekly time frame, so it's not small like that. It gave a pullback here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom it for you to see. Do you see that? It gave a pullback. It is the
Yes.
exact price. This is not like a zone. The exact price where this also hit and then gave us that significant rejection or move that caused this big buy. I hope you can see that.
Yes, I can see.
And most times where the exact price is where the body that caused the big move, where that body opened from, or where the body started from. So if you look at the green candle here, you can, though there are some wicks below it, but the green body, the body, that's where the big move started.
Yeah.
Have you seen the body? So I put it on the body.
Mm.
Good. And it is exactly the same zone. Okay, the same area, price,
Mm.
that price already had hit and dropped
Mm-hmm.
and
Before
dropped.
true.
So,
Mm.
what is the meaning of this? It means that there are sellers sitting here. Anytime you see this kind of thing, you see that price hit here and sold, dropped. There are sellers sitting here who put money in the market. Okay,
Mm.
sellers pushed the market down. Now, sellers are here. And then price went up, and then where the sellers were, price hit there again. If we go to daily time frame, let me see if the daily time frame will give me this particular area. Because if you don't have the paid version, it's difficult for them to give you a lot of price history. Good. It gave us. We thank God. Good. So this is where price has sold. Now, the same area, when price got to the same area, tell me what you saw happening. Tell me.
Um,
When price
we
was
tested
going
it
up,
again.
it did what? No, here. Let me put a yellow. Tell me what you see here. Bright, what do you see there?
Well, from there was a little cell in that zone again.
Good. Yeah,
That's the retest.
good. What I see is that sellers are sitting here, but when price now got here again, it hit that area and then rejected. There is this red candle before the big bullish candle took off. Okay, this red candle, okay, couldn't the it sellers wanted to come in again and push the price to the downside. Okay, but they didn't succeed. Okay, the volume, or I mean the liquid that they had was small. The buy pressure was big. So from here, a big bullish candle went up and engulfed all the sellers that were sitting here. Okay. That now, what is the indication that we want to buy from here? The indication is that there was a body close above that blue line where price has sold before. This time there has been a candle body close. Pay attention to that. Candle body close. Okay, a candle body close. Candle body close.
Okay, not which, the body.
Not
Okay.
wick. We are looking for body.
Body close.
Yes, not wick.
Mhm.
That's why I said it's mostly good when you are viewing it from 30 minutes and above, depending on the
Yeah.
setup you are framing, because you can have a body close on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and it will look like a wick on 30 minutes or 1 hour. Okay, so it
Oh,
depends
yeah.
on how you're framing the setup and how far the setup could go.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there is a
Okay.
body close. This body close is the indication, is the market revealing its intention that all the sellers that were sitting here, they are now powerless. So the resistance that was here for price to crash has now, market will always use it as a support to go up. Are we seeing that? So it's used the
Yeah.
same place. The moment you see an area where price hit, drop, price close body above, and uses the same area as support to go up, that area is a strong or magic support line or price. Let me take it again. Anytime you see an area or a price, that price
Mm.
has hit, drop, and then price has closed body above and has used the same price to move to the opposite direction or to do the continuation, that price zone or line or price, specific price, is a magic support resistance line or area. So this that happened here is what qualifies this area to be a magic support resistance. So from this time forward, the notion is that anytime price is above the blue line, it should buy. And anytime price is below the blue line, it should sell. Why? Because below the blue line, we got, you see how look at the nature of the bearish candle. Have you seen that the bearish candle is very big?
Very big,
You have
yes.
to pay attention to that
Marabouzo,
too.
something. I
And
can't
if you
remember.
go to the close above, the bullish candle too is very big.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need, those are the conditions. Okay, the body that closes, or the candle has to be a good amount, has to have a good amount of size. Okay, yes. So that indicates that there is a vast or a big amount of sellers or selling activity below this price action. And the same thing for the bullish side. So we have established that on this blue line, anytime price is below, it's likely it will sell. And anytime it's above, it's likely that it will do what? It will buy.
It's a
Now,
buy.
let's keep moving forward. Saying that doesn't mean that when you see price coming below it, then you sell. No, it has to still give you another indication. Always, it must give you indication. Okay, the indication is that there should be a body close. That is the indication. And it doesn't mean when the body closes, that same time, then the move will happen. But then when
When
the body closes, it's
yeah.
not always that the same time the move will happen. Okay, because
Do you require a confirmation in this?
yes, when the body closes, that's why we are not using only this support and resistance magic line for the trading. We are mapping it with market structure, liquidity, and
Okay,
other
okay,
things.
okay.
But this is where we want to see that thing happening so that we can
Mm-hmm.
use all the other concepts
Okay, okay.
to help us frame the setup. You understand? That is the
Yes, I
zone where we want to now frame our setup. Do you get my point?
yes, I do.
We don't want to trade anywhere on the chart except that same place. Okay. So we have to see other things there before we can confidently say that we are getting a good setup there. So now let's see. Um, let's go. Price goes up, kept going up, kept going up. Then price came back to that area. The moment price hit the red area, look at this big candle. Look at it. This color yellow, I don't know if it's fine. You guys can see it well. Let me use blue. Uh, let me use blue. Good. Can you see the red candle? You see, the moment it hit the blue line, it rejected. So there is a wick. Can you
Yes.
all see that?
Yeah, of course.
The moment it hit it, though it hit and broke through it, it rejected and closed above. So at this point here on the weekly time frame, we are bullish. But the moment the next candle opened and then pushed down and closed below this red blue line, that doesn't mean we are going to have a sell. It means that the market is telling us that in the future or a time will come that when price is below this red blue line, it will sell. So as a trader, if you are using this concept, you have to now write it down or record this indication down. This is the signal it has given you. Okay? Because price could come and touch above the blue line and just go up. But why did the next candle close below it? That is the indication. We don't take any information it's giving us for granted. So that is the indication. Now, the moment it closed below it, some people will say false breakout. It pushed back and closed above the blue line. What does this tell you? You tell us that you want to go bearish, and then now you tell us you want to go bullish. The meaning of this is that, and you see this a lot, you see liquidity sweep to the upside, and then market shift to the downside to also sweep. A high sweep and shift down to sweep the low. We see that a lot of time. Let me show you one on this 51S chart. So you see, as price was going to the upside, it gave us this low. This is 30 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes on this pair. So see, have you seen where this blue, I just put this blue line?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a low. Price is bullish. Then he gave us it hit this high and dropped down to give us a low. What do we expect? A new high in a bullish market. It did that. When it did that, it dropped to sweep the low out. Okay. And the moment it swept the low, it went up and swept the high too and gave us the high. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? That's what I'm saying. This is 15 minutes. That's what I'm saying. So around this area, let's study here too. Have you seen price drop into this area, then it moved up. Then it came below that area and had a close of body. We see multiple close of body, though it's consolidating there. We can see multiple close of body candles. Why is this thing not picking? Oh, let me draw another one. Good. This area. Can you all see this zone
Yeah, we can
Yes.
see.
where I put the red line? Good. Why did I put the red line? I put the red line there because right from this area, price hit this area, came down, gave us a high, and used that area to go up. So the simple logic is that sellers push the price down from here, and now buyers have used it to go up. This area, this point that connects the two areas that have been used as both support and resistance. The line is not a zone. I'm looking at the line. Okay, it's an exact price, not the zone. We can operate with the whole zone, but this one I'm looking at the line. So that line is now a magic support resistance. So let's watch what will happen. The moment price goes up, it drops down and took the low out. This is kind of like you take a high out, you drop to take a low. Liquidity up, liquidity down. Trend continues to the upside. Good. But let's watch what happened around the red line. The moment we close below the red line, market moved up again and closed above the red line. What does this tell you? Okay, and you should don't think too much. The first time you see it, that's it. That it is the indication. The market is telling you. So what the market is doing, telling us right now is telling us that I want to sell, but I want to buy before I sell. Do you guys get me?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. What happened here is that because around here, this was the current price action before all these things happened. So around here, if you are viewing the market, where you get the magic and this thing happened around that place, what it's telling you is that I want to sell, but I want to now buy. After that, then I'll sell. So it gives you an indication to sell. Then it tells you I want to buy also. Then it sold and gave you another indication. This one is consolidation. So it doesn't mean it is that sell that it has happened right now. That's not the sell. But every close below the red line from this point forward is telling you that price will want to sell when it's below the red line. After the first one, after you get the first one or you see the first one, any other close below the red line is telling you, is still communicating to you that price wants to sell below that red line. Okay, so it might not happen at the same at that time, but it will eventually happen. So if you are, let's say you are buying, the moment you are buying and you see price as close below the red line, it's either you close your trade or you need to use other concept to help you maybe hold the trade. Because if you don't take care, it will continue to sell or it will just retest, especially when it retests the red area and there is an engulfing candle either to the upside or downside. You are doomed. If you keep holding the trade, you are doomed. It will take it, you end at loss. Okay, so now it went up to fulfill the later indication that it gave us. Okay, the buy. It went up. After it got up, what happened? It sold. After it got up, made a high. Now it's sold. This sell now is giving us another or a second indication that I want to sell. I want to sell more because that this sell came and took the lows for this. This is what we call break of structure. This is the last or change of character. This is the last low that gave the high, and price drops to close below it or take it out and still below the red line, magic line. So this is break of structure. Okay. So around this place, what do I do? For me, I will